Can you turn that down some? Sound. Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming back to Deb Chanel's 40s World, where we talk about anything whenever we feel like talking about it. Okay. Today, I want to just make a brief discussion, or have a brief discussion on this Toys R Us executives are leaving before shop is closed. You know what I'm saying? Now, how you gonna have the bankruptcy court be in your favor and saying they're going to give you your bonuses, which they did last year, to the higher ups, the hierarchy type members of Toys R Us. They got their bonuses or raises last year. Now, I don't know where they're supposed to get another bonus or another raise come this year, which is 2018, but evidently the law or the judge or the court or whatever decides on these businesses that are going bankrupt, decides the fate of the company and who's going to get paid, what's not going to get paid, what need to be still, what do you call it, negotiated on and litigated through the court system. Honey, if y'all didn't see my first discussion on Toys R Us and me being a part of that whole scene, which I left last year because I knew something was going on. I wasn't going to be a part of it, and I left the summer. I think it was the summer, the first start of the summer of last year. Yes, I was a supervisor, and I was like, y'all doing too much. Y'all trying to make me do too much for the money that y'all paying me. No, ma'am. No, Lord. I had to go. So I didn't get up into that crossfire. I didn't have that much of any vacation to try to lose. I actually used mine up before I left. And the benefits, they suck really. You had to pay out your for your medical. You had to pay out the Wazooka, which it benefited you just to go to Grady in a sense, because I live in Atlanta, versus paying that high insurance that you had to meet like a $2,000 deductible before you can go in a normal doctor's office to have an appointment for sick visits or hell even well visits. So it was kind of crappy. But anyway, go check that video out, and then you can kind of understand where I'm a little bit going about. This is just a discussion. This was on my mind, and how greed has really taken a big part of our society now. Nobody wants to take care of the other person. Like, I help you, you help me, and the thing just keep helping, throughout the world of society and the business world. Now, I thought that only cutthroat stuff was in the corporate world, and it's pretty much like in New York and stuff, where all the Wall Street people are, and they don't care. They, nonchalant. They just want that money, money, money. But it just seems like the whole tides are just turning on manufacturing jobs, industrial jobs, corporate jobs, retail jobs, um, pretty much any job that's out there that you're working for somebody else. Tides are changing now. We've gotten to become a society where we're only worried about self, 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 self. We'll turn on our mother, our father, our brother, our sister, if it meant the right dollar. And that is just so, so, so wrong. But let me just get into this commentary here that was written by Business Insider. How I like to read a little bit, and then if I have an expression or opinion, I want to put my little thoughts in there too. And of course, I want y'all positive thoughts as well in the comment section. But please be warned, don't put no negative stuff on anything that I speak on. Okay, as far as using cuss words and this, that, and together. This, that, and the third, trying to get me together. Now, if you want to have a good conversation and more dialogue, we should know how to talk to one another. And I definitely love to read my comments, whether they indifferent to mine or not. Don't matter. Just be respectful is what I'm saying. But anyway, hush, Elijah. I'm videotaping. Could you wait for a minute? Okay? Could you wait for a minute? Thank you. I'm going to let you out. My goodness. Go and come back and shut the door if you can. You can do that. We'll make some money on the street. I don't have to work no more. But anyway, okay, this is where we're going with it. It says Toys R Us executives are leaving the company before all of its stores close in a very unusual move. Now, yes, that is very unusual and something that you just don't do. The CEOs do not abandon ship. It's just like you're on a cruise line and you're going into this iceberg type situation, and it's like me or you situation, fight or flight. God dog it, the executives done took their rusty behinds on, said, forget this, I'm finna abandon ship. I don't care if the ship go down like the Titanic, this, that, and the third, I'm off. I ain't giving no more of my time, my energy, my efforts. The company is doomed. It's been put in writing. We're not getting this, we're not getting that, so bye-bye. But these same executives, these same people in leadership, be telling you how to handle your business in managing folks. But yet, these same people that expect to be held to a certain higher standard, they don't fail. They don't fail below their set standards for the company. And probably anywhere else, because I'd be taking pencils and paper. I'd give me a pencil and a piece of paper, writing down names. If I was an organization, it's like, okay, I don't want them. I don't want them. I don't want them, because they don't do what they say they're going to do. They don't uphold leadership and the mission and values of a company. They just want it all about that dollar, which we all know. People ain't going on nobody's job just to be making somebody else rich, and they don't feel like they're going to have some contributions being made back to them in the form of raises, bonuses, and other perks. Anybody going out now? Willy-nilly, they go out there for the money. But when you go through these interviews and this, that, and the third, you have to say, okay, yeah, I want to, make your company grow. I want to do this. And in good faith, you want to do that, but you want to get paid, especially if you have some skills and talents and experience built under your belt that can take them to that next level. You want to be paid for your experience. Let's cut the bullshit. Okay. But anyway, let's get back to this commentary. It says okay. Several high-ranking Toys R Us executives, including CEO David Brandon, will be exiting the company on Monday. Since this article was put out 17 hours ago, I'm thinking Monday coming, which would be the 14th. Okay. Come on, guys. Come on out there, garage. Let's go. They always getting on my nerve. Every time I try to do something on my YouTube, they always disturbing me. But anyway, that was just my side pun. It says they will not be receiving the retention bonuses that had been approved by a bankruptcy court back in September. See what I'm talking about? I had dropped that story, so go check out my other video that I did on Toys R Us so you can see where I'm coming from. No, they ain't staying when the ship going down. Don't nobody want to stay. And when you have the pilots of the planes, the captains of the ship, the what do you call it? The commanders of a military unit, when they don't want to face destruction and danger, what the hell you want the lower people, the lower people? Why you want the lower people to stay loyal? Why you want them to stay to the very end? And they might not be given any what do you call it? Social security? Not social security. What do you call that? Unemployment insurance. If they ain't giving them, they because I read it in another article, and I should have did that one before this one. Well, you come shut it. Don't you see I'm talking to the people? I know you get on my nerve too. You see I'm videotaping and not watching these pubs. Anyway, that's my sidebar again, guys. I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah, it was one article before that. They said that they weren't giving the lower level employees, meaning the supervisors, the managers, store managers, and other lower level service people on the front line. They weren't giving them their vacation pay or servants pay. They weren't getting jack. It's just like, hey, you come in, you work, we're gonna pay you for what you work that day or work that week, and then that's all you get. Anything you had invested in, probably your 401k, if you had that opportunity to get into that type of benefit, or any vacation time you accrued, so you like 5 years with the company or 10 years, all that, no, we're not gonna pay you. I'm like, okay, what the fuck I'm saying him be with y'all for? Y'all ain't paying me for something y'all said I had a benefit for, I didn't use it because I wanted to wait and take me a real vacation, be out for 2 weeks or something like that. And then you saying I don't work for you 5 years, I done accumulated over 100 or some hours, or just be realistic, I done accumulated over 40 something hours, and you said I ain't getting paid for it. Man, you talking about somebody would drop my broom, my bucket, or whatever type of position I was in, got off that cash register, stopped dealing with people when my department was, I was over toys, baby furniture, and apparel. You tell me somebody would stop putting them clothes up, stop selling furniture, getting revenue for that for the store. Man, I would have been in my Toyota riding down 285 like it wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Rolling, no, cars in clothes. That's how all my partners rolling on 24s, going down 285 to my home. Yeah, that's how I would have been. With the G thing going. Okay. I would have been right rolling, okay, on T.I.'s old stuff that I liked, okay? Cars, y'all know what I'm rolling on 24. Yes. But yeah, getting back to this commentary, I'm sorry. It says several hundred employees will continue working on winding down the retailer's business and completing its liquidation sales, okay? Toys R Us spokeswoman Amy Von Walter told Business Insider, okay? It's very unusual. It's very unusual for the C-suite to leave before the business is entirely wind down. I guess when they say the C class, I guess that's top of the line, the executives, that type of court. It's very unusual that they would leave. Nah, they being real. They ain't getting paid. It don't take rocket scientist knowledge. It don't take a PhD. It don't take none of that. They just said, hey, I ain't getting paid no more. This is not my company. I don't own 100% stock in this. You know what I'm saying? It's not mine. I'm leaving. Deuces. Okay. Now, these are the same folks you put up there talking about loyalty, talking about leadership, talking about conforming to the mission, values, and creed of the company. They don't got paid bossly well. You know what I'm saying? Taking trips, probably, tour around the world, promoting Toys R Us toys, this, that, and look what they're doing. Jumping ship. That's what I'm talking about. We pay these executives too much money, and then look what they do. Sometimes you have to make them executives come down off their high horse, get down into the nitty gritty, the nuts and bolts of what everyday retail people get to do. They get to sit there, listen to these customers come in whining and crying and carrying on, bringing that stuff they know they don't use up, got smells on them. And, because Toys R Us take back everything. Toys R Us, Babies R Us take back everything. Sometimes they gave, trouble to certain minorities or whatnot, or certain group of class people, because I know, hey, I've seen it in action. And this is how it is. Okay. Never done it myself. I treat people 100 the same. Black, white, Asian, Indian, Puerto Rican, Cambodian. It don't matter. If these rules say this is what I'm going with it with. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they pretty much is in the mess that they're in now. They taking stuff back without having these people be accountable for the things that they do to stuff. I'm sure y'all check out my video. I'll be dropping tea there. I'll be dropping some tea. So anyway, then it goes to say Toys R Us executives and most of its employees will leave their position on Monday. The company confirmed on Friday. That includes CEO David Burton as well as members of the company's leadership team. Some members of the executive team, as well as other employees, were set to receive bonuses that had been approved by bankruptcy court in September, but Toys R Us spokeswoman Amy Von Walter told Business Insider that the company did not achieve the financial targets that were supposed to be met necessary to trigger a payout. Okay? So those bonuses will not be paid. Brandon was set to receive $2.8 million personally. Okay, how the hell you gonna receive $2.8 million personally, and the company is going belly up? See, that's what I'm talking about this greed stuff. You didn't need to receive that, man. If you just got 500 or 1,000 out of it, and it just went all the way down to the last employee of the company that was mopping the floor, all those benefits were spread out amongst the real working crew, not the ones that go in business meetings and they sit at the round table and they say, okay, well, we need them to do that. If they don't want to do it, then get rid of them. We'll find somebody that want to get rid of them. And they smooze with each other and things of that nature, and then they move on. Nepotism is a mess, as well as thinking that you're privileged and you can do these things to people, okay, and get away with it. Then they turn around, go to another organization, want to fake the phone and say, I can do this for your company, I can do that for your company, but I need to have these perks as well. And then you look at these same individuals that came from a sinking ship and see how they done cast their line to just jump out before it totally goes underwater. You know, why you want to hire these people? But they'll be employed under somebody else's 500 fortune company before the dust settles on Monday. Do you see what I'm saying, people? Do you see what I'm saying? Okay, that would be the poor. I would be the poor that have to suffer. But like I said, it wouldn't have been me still on that boat. Okay, I jumped ship a long time ago. I'm like, this not good, this not good sailing here. We coming into some turbulent waters. I don't saw the horizon, and it don't look good for the the lower level people on the totem pole. So I'm gonna have to say friendly goodbye, wish them well, and move on. Okay, and that's what they should have done, and they should be doing at this point. Just shut the shit down. Let somebody else come in and do the cleanup work by letting people come in. Get your disposable team out there. Let these other folks that have been toiling, thinking they're gonna have a promising career, retirement fund. Let them go. Let them try to get other jobs and this, that, and the third, and pay them their unemployment and any other benefits they need. But now y'all don't want to pay them either, okay? Because you don't pay too much to the executives that are already jumping ship. Y'all gave them their bonuses and everything last year. Then they talking about some more bonuses this year. Hell, what they doing the trillion or $1,000,000 they got last year? Okay, greed. Again, greed is what I'm talking about. Anyway, this commentary, that was my sidebar. We're going back. It says it's very unusual. But okay, I read that. Okay. Then it says several hundred employees will be staying on to complete Toys R Us winding down process, Von Walter said. Toys R Us employees working on the retailers going out of business sales are not currently slated to receive service. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Working for free. Who do that in these days and time? Okay, not me. All right. And then it says a total of 33,000 employees were affected by Toys R Us liquidation, and some are now demanding a piece of the pie in the form of some kind of compensation. What compensation? You working for free. They already told you, look, they probably gave y'all some song and dance that's not being publicized, that they're going to do this for you and do that for you. If you believe it, then hey, maybe we got some land in Timbuktu I can sell you. I don't know. But if you got families, you need to jump ship and get on somebody else's train, because they ain't looking out for you. You need to look out for yourself. That's just common sense, I'm saying. All right. Then it says Toys R Us filed a motion to liquidate its U.S. business in March and began clearance sales at its remaining 735 stores shortly thereafter. Y'all, tell me what you think. Are these people being foolish by sitting there letting these people still blow wind up their behinds on whether or not they should help the company that's not helping them out? I don't know. So like I said, to each his own and to own is each. Okay. But that was my commentary with the help of Business Insider, giving us the insight of Toys R Us executives, okay, leaving the company before all of its stores are closed. Okay? What kind of mess is that? I'm just saying. Peace and blessings to you all. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there who have children, who've had children, maybe deceased children. They're going on to a better place, we all hope. And to the ones that have been like mothers to a lot of individuals out there, but not like had the opportunity to have that birthing experience of giving birth to a child and calling them their own. For the mothers who adopted children and whatnot, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to the ones that are not mothers. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers who claim to be mothers, but they don't have children. Okay? Woo! It takes a village to raise children, okay? It takes a village to raise a child. So God bless y'all. Talk to y'all soon for something. Peace out. Oh, and leave your comments, but be respectful. Bye-bye.